Iris Long is one of those figures who I think all major historical moments need kind of an unexpected person from the outside who kind of comes and changes everything. And what she did she was a retired pharmaceutical chemist who was living with her husband in Queens and had taken some interest in the AIDS epidemic, in part because she felt she knew something about the drug compounds that were being studied. And she tried to offer her insights to the city and to various nonprofits, and no one took her seriously or saw the value of what she could bring to them. And she found her way to ACT UP, which was a scrappy, mostly gay male, downtown activist organization. They were stopping traffic. They were forcing their way into people's offices and chaining themselves to desks. Not the kind of place for a retired, where you would expect a retired chemist to find some comfort in home. But she brought a message to them that she felt that what they were doing was misguided. The idea that they were creating parallel pharmacies and parallel research enterprises, and that they were importing drugs that had not been studied effectively and just giving them to people. She felt that their task was to instead go back to the real system, to the FDA, to the NIH, to academic research facilities, to big pharma, and to force them to do the kind of work that they knew how to do best. And so she took, because of what she did, the organization, which had been an oppositional sort of an organization, instead turned its sights on those institutions that it had been protesting and sought to find ways to interact with them that would be productive and that would force them to study the drugs in an urgent way, in a moral way, in a humane way, and begin to produce the kind of medications that might actually make a difference. That's the message that Iris brought to them, and she spent the next 8 or 9 years working shoulder to shoulder with people with AIDS and their advocates, refining that strategy and making headway into the organizations and the institutions and helping them earn the kind of respect ultimately from Nobel Prize winners and the heads of these government agencies that allowed them to really work together in a way that has effectively saved millions of lives. I mean, 8 million lives. And I think that if there's one catalytic person who bears a lot of that credit, it's Iris Long.